Well, it's a beautiful day out here today, Kathy.
Yes, it is, Richie.
What is it, about 66 degrees?
66.
66 and sunny. Beautiful day.
Gorgeous. Welcome to our channel. I'm Kathy.
And I'm Rich.
And we're creating a simpler life in the Adirondacks, but...
Simple doesn't mean easy.
No.
Today, I think we're just going to talk about the weather.
Not really. Kind of. So Rich and I have been building our earth-sheltered house since spring of 2022.
And the main reason we chose this house was energy efficiency.
This house is supposed to be 80 to 90% more efficient than a conventional home. So recently we had a lot of heat waves, and we've had a lot of questions on the channel from people who are curious to see how we did inside the dome. So today we thought we would talk about that a little bit. But before we talk about the temperature inside the dome, we need to talk about humidity, because an earth-sheltered house is very similar to a basement, I guess you'd say.
Kinda, yeah, because it's basically a concrete shell. And we are earth sheltered, which means the dirt and earth is above the concrete shell, so it is similar to a basement.
We have about 24 inches of dirt on the top, and that goes to about, what, 15, 16 feet on the sides, directly next to the dome, and kind of tapers away. So humidity is one of the big things that we have to be concerned about inside the dome because of the concrete walls, just like you'd be concerned in a basement. So one of the things we do constantly is monitor the temperature and the humidity in the dome. I'm really excited about these two new products I just got. We already had an atomic clock, but I wanted one that was actually also a weather station. So this does forecasting, barometric pressure, indoor and outdoor temperature, and humidity. So I purchased this on my own from Amazon. I went through a lot of different ones, and I wanted this one because it had the nice wood look to it, and I liked the size of it. I also got a couple of solar thermohygrometers, which will also help measure the humidity in the house. I'll use the battery ones in the rooms that don't have any windows, which we only have 2. And then for the rest of the house, I'll use these solar ones because I really hate replacing batteries. All right, currently 56, 57, that's close enough, plus or minus 2%. Up here says 57, and over there in the corner says 56. It does take a good 24 hours for everything to settle into place, because originally that corner one was like a 10% difference. Today is going to be one of the hottest days so far this year. The humidity is only 58% here, and 58% here. Can you see it? It's always a little less here at the front of the house. Yep, it's showing 56%. In the pantry, it's showing 56%. In the laundry room, it's 56%. So we're doing good. Everything's pretty much equal. Just a little update on the humidity. It's really very similar to outside, inside the house. We're keeping the doors and everything closed because of the temperatures. It's getting warmer and warmer. We do have the dehumidifiers going on the days when it's raining, but even today we have it running a little bit. And it still takes some water out of the air. We're about 70 degrees in the house with about 52% humidity. We're keeping the humidity down as much as we can. So today is a beautiful sunny, high and dry day outside, and that's reflected inside with temperature and humidity. Rainy days, a little different, so I'll show you that the next time it rains. Because we live in a humid climate, we took a lot of time to incorporate important aspects that would help with the humidity, such as
building at grade, and the fact that we have windows on all sides, which helps with airflow.
Plus we have the open concept, which also helps with the airflow. Ceiling fans in all the main rooms. Our closets, they're all walk-in closets where it's a door and you can actually have some airflow in the closet too. They're not small and closed in. And we don't have a lot piled against the concrete walls. You want to try to keep some space by the concrete walls where the potential for moisture would be. We do try to keep the humidity between 40 and 60%, which is considered healthy. But lately, we've been reaching almost 70%.
Yeah, in the 60s. We are adding humidity to the air inside the dome because we're working with the quick wall mortar and paint and just a lot of things that add humidity to the air.
So we do have the fans going constantly. On nice days like today, we have all the windows open and we're doing everything we can, but we do use dehumidifiers, especially during the day because we're off the grid and it doesn't cost us any money to run them.
Right.
And it's a pretty big, decent dehumidifier.
Right.
And it does put a little bit of heat into the air.
Right, but they are more efficient at dehumidifying the air than an air conditioner is.
Exactly.
Because we've got a lot of comments and people say, why don't you just get an air conditioner?
Or a mini split, right? Everybody wants a mini split these days. So we're going to jump into temperature now, but we want to talk about how the energy efficiency of this dome actually works. When is our coldest time for the inside of the dome?
Probably right around March, because it takes that long for the soil that's covering the dome or the earth sheltered house to cool.
But it's still only cooling to like 50 degrees. So we're still only heating from 50 to maybe 70?
70-ish, yeah.
So it still takes very little heat. We don't turn our heat on until what, late November, maybe early December, or even burn a fire in the stove. We don't need to. We stay warmer longer. So the soil just moderates our temperature. So now we're coldest in March, and as we head into June, we're surrounded by cool earth. So when we had our heat wave in June,
it really didn't affect us much at all inside.
Right. We had beautiful temperatures of only around 70, 71 degrees. Almost feels cold.
Right. It felt a lot cooler in there for sure.
It's the heat wave. And we're at 73 in the house, but it's 94 out. No air conditioning. Got a fan going. It's absolutely beautiful in here. No complaints whatsoever. Over here, says it's 97 out and 71 in. So it just kind of depends on where the sensors are located and everything. But it's beautiful inside. It's like it's air conditioned. Can't complain. Let's see what this says in here. 73 in here. And that's because it's the south side of the house where the wall is heated up. So as soon as we get that porch built, we should be really good. And even using the dehumidifiers, they didn't put enough heat into the air inside the dome to affect that at all. However, as we warmed up more into July, now the earth is heating up and the temperature inside the dome will also rise a little bit as the earth around us heats up. We finally, in July with the heat wave in the loft where we're building and working right now, reached almost 77 degrees up there.
Right.
And when you're working and sweating and adding humidity and running dehumidifiers and adding heat, it did get a little hot for us. Today is July 13th and we're putting an air conditioner in. A little earlier than we expected, but we've been working like crazy. It's just too warm for us. Definitely too warm. Wouldn't be this hot in the house if we had that porch finished. The heat wouldn't be getting in. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, so I did throw a little 5,000 BTU air conditioner in the window down here and turned on all the fans.
It doesn't take much to cool us either.
Right.
So no need to turn the dehumidifiers on today because it's beautiful out. Absolutely beautiful out. It's 77 degrees, 38% humidity out, 43% humidity in with 74 degrees in the house. So it's fine. We have a fan going here. We have fans going upstairs. We always keep the ceiling fans on. Oh, and we have the upstairs windows wide open still. That's right. We got to close those, honey. So we're working up there. The breeze through the house feels really nice. And today is a rainy day. Nice and cool though. It's July 31st. We've got a beautiful indoor air temperature of 71 degrees and 59% humidity. It's higher outside. We've got the windows open upstairs. And Richie was doing mortar all morning. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's take a walk upstairs. We're not even using the dehumidifiers right now. Been working hard up here. Richie's been doing some mortar over here. Drop cloths everywhere. And doing mortar contributes, you can see it's all wet here, soaking wet, contributes to it. But here is one of our monitors. Up here it's 75 and 58% humidity. And we've got the windows open on this side. And the airflow through the house is actually pretty nice. So people want to know why we don't put a mini split in. And the reason is because we're not done yet. Right. We don't know what the future is going to be like.
Yes, we have a lot of work to do. We have unfinished concrete floors and unfinished concrete walls, which when they get covered up should change things a lot right there.
You're forgetting the most important thing.
What?
The porch.
Oh, the back porch, right.
Once this back porch is built, in the summer, it should literally block the noon sunlight from getting inside the first floor of the dome at all. So the back patio not being completed is definitely not helping the situation. We'll put shades upstairs. This wall is not even finished. We still have some open areas where heat's getting through during the middle of the day. So we really don't know what the dome is going to, how it's going to perform in the summer or the winter as we go forward.
I'm no fortune teller, but I'm going to predict that the temperatures stay a lot cooler once this porch roof is here.
And then in the winter, when the sun is lower in the sky, the sun will be able to get in, and the concrete will act like a battery, absorb that sunlight during the day, and then release it at night and help us to heat the house. So we still have a lot to learn about how the house will perform as far as energy efficiency goes further, you know, as we move on. But this summer, so far, with those heat waves, we were fine until about mid-July. And we may have even been fine then if things were done. Like we said, we just don't know.
Right. Plus, like I said, we're working hard upstairs. You know, we're breaking a
Sweating.
sweat.
So next summer might be a lot different.
I'd say so far we're already ahead of the game.
Definitely. We use very little energy to cool. We use very little energy to heat. And that should just get better and better and better as the house is closer to completion.
Right. Don't forget we're completely off-grid, so any dehumidifiers, air conditioners that we run are pretty much free.
We try not to run them at night unless we really absolutely have to, because we don't want to risk the generator turning on. But we're doing really good, and we will be making a video soon on how much it's been costing us to use the generator as backup with propane, and what our electric bill is basically monthly compared to other people. But again,
tiny.
It is tiny. And it's not accurate, because we're still building. We're not really living here the way people would live in a home. You know, we're here, we're building, we're working, and then we're not here. So we don't really know.
Now might be a good time to hit that like and subscribe button to watch us in the future and see where we fall in with the average energy costs.
Absolutely, because that's the whole, well, not the whole reason we got this house.
It's one of the main reasons.
House, but it is a big one. And it is a big reason why we went off grid too.
That's right. So stay tuned for updates. I'm Rich.
And I'm Kathie.
And together we are creating a simpler life here in the Adirondacks.
But simple doesn't mean easy.
We'll see you on the next video.
Boy, Dragon's Beauty. Oh.
All right. What the heck?
That's Dragon's Beauty.
That's a weird sound.
It goes on forever.